Ladies and gentlemen,
this. Here they come with this slavering shite.
I don't understand what the hate is for these men. Let's be honest. They have presence. They have poise.
What?
They brought success here to Insane Championship Wrestling.
What
Come on.
success have they brought, James?
Well,
what success have they brought?
Thatcher Wright has a date with Destiny, DCT at Fear and Loathing 13.
Although I will say for the record, unlike Boris Johnson, at least Thatcher Wright turns up at the big meetings and the big events. What we have here, though, is three men that certainly have run roughshod physically over at ICW. You got three stone cold killers in that ring. The big all-blue bruiser, Thatcher Wright, the British psycho Ian Skinner, and the saviour of Stranraer. But we've seen all the talk on social media. Thatcher Wright is not happy. He is frequently trying to open up a dialogue for what is happening to his two men at Fear and Loathing. You said it, James, he's got a date with Destiny, but the Thatcher and his cabinet, well, they want to take all the majority home at Fear and Loathing. Look at him with no socks, that Skinner, man, it gets on my nerves. Look at him.
Listen to these people, the man hasn't even spoken yet.
My name is Thatcher Wright. And I am a disciple of Baroness Margaret Thatcher. Now I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, but still there has been no match announced for my cabinet at Fear and Loathing. I have called the office. I have sent letters. I have sent a telegram.
Telegram?
But still no response.
He's even be on the internet message boards, BBS.
So I am going to use my democratic right to protest. And I am going to stage a sit-in.
A what?
I'm going to read from my book, my favourite chapter, until I get the answers I deserve.
Do something! Do something! We need someone out here now. In all my time here at ICW, I will not listen to this.
We might have no choice.
However,
my parents are Irish. I can make some calls.
What all this meant for the future of the Falklands in the longer term was less clear.
Too soon! Too soon!
We were keen.
Whoa, whoa, Thatcher, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yes!
Enough!
Yes!
My God, enough!
Biggest babyface of the night, James. Biggest babyface of the night. Scott Reed.
Thatcher, I am sorry, but there's only so much that I can deal with.
Scott Reed, one of our senior officials here at ICW management, he's been on the end of the emails,
and there's only
the
so
tweets.
much that these people can deal with.
Well said. Man signs your checks, clap your hands.
Now, in case anybody hasn't noticed, Thatcher Wright has made my weekend a fucking nightmare. I've been at home, I've been trying to relax before the show, and this guy has been phoning, texting, sending tweets. I can't get peace.
There's no need for that kind of language.
So, if this is what it's come to, fine. Thatcher, what do you want?
I want a tag team match for my cabinet. It's the least they deserve for all their hard work.
Here's the thing. There's an old saying in Glasgow. What you want and what you get are two different things. So, for your carry-on this weekend, that is exactly why tonight you are facing Jackson.
What?
No, don't roll your eyes. You want to piss and moan? That's what you're getting. You versus Jackson tonight.
Yes!
And as for you two,
That's not what Thatcher Wright asked for, Billy.
It could happen.
as for you two, you've kind of left this a bit late. Fear and Loathing's getting a bit close, and the card's pretty much full at this point. If only I had some way of getting you two on the card. If only I had a guy. If only I had a guy who embodied insane championship wrestling. If only I had a guy who was synonymous with the words fear and loathing.
Is it you?
Certainly not.
What if I had a guy who blows the roof off the Barrowlands every single time he's in it?
It's definitely not you.
What if I had a guy who demolished a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the Barrowlands? Wait a minute. I do have a guy.
Yes! 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 Oh, look at your face, you can't stand it!
And Thatcher Wright, he can't stand it either.
Let's get kinky, baby! Let's get kinky! Oh my god! Is social distancing allowed it? And snog the face off the sexy bastard! Look! Jack Jester's back! Yes! Look at you! Look at you! Oh, oh, oh my! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Hey! Jack Jester, former ICW heavyweight champion, former tag team champion.
A man no stranger, as Scott Reed said, to blowing the roof off the Barrowlands, is here on Fight Club. But look at Thatcher's cabinet, they can't believe their eyes.
Big Kink, the devil's favourite dirty, the Duke of Dildos, the Baron of the Ball Gags. He can make these men airtight on his own.
That's quite a list of nicknames and achievements.
But this is what he is. He's the hardcore icon of the planet. One of the most bloodthirsty, vicious pro wrestlers this company, this country, this continent has ever seen. And if Scott Reed, if Scott Reed is letting him unleashed at Fear and Loathing, James, we've been there, we've seen it. Anything could happen. Glasgow's Barrowlands could run with blood once again.
Former ICW World Heavyweight Champion.
I fucking missed you! Now listen, I am a very patient man. A very, very patient man. I have survived an almost 20-year friendship with Rudo Lightning. Have you got any idea the patience that requires?
Impressive, impressive.
But I cannot sit for one more minute listening to you harping on about Margaret fucking Thatcher.
That's not her middle name.
I think you'll find it is. It's Gaelic. It's Gaelic.
We get it. You fancy her?
Oh, come on now.
I do not fancy her.
I bet you do. One
You
pump
fancy
and
her? No.
he fancies her. One pump and he's done. One
Now,
pump and
Scott,
he's done.
thanks for the introduction, but I think these people need to know exactly who they're dealing with. I think these people need to know what kind of screwball bastard I really am.
Get on a t-shirt,
So I would
screwball
like to add
bastard.
a few things to that list if you don't mind. You're looking at the guy who almost got into a fist fight with a drunk Arn Anderson in the Radisson Blue Hotel in Argyle Street.
Imagine he brought his clock out. Fucking hell, clock even. Not his clock, that'd be weird.
You are looking at a guy who one time, very drunk, tried to put on a couch thinking it was his jacket.
Well, he does have big shoulders.
You're looking at a guy who has passionately kissed not one, but two, count them, two elderly women called Wilma.
Mum? Mum? My mum was called Wilmer. Mum?
Yeah! Look,
That's a very good point. You've got a pair of socks. It's not a Bram reference.
you're looking at a guy who wears socks!
never catch on. Not in pro wrestling.
You're looking at a guy who wore a tiger print thong 3 sizes too small for him on national television.
And can I say that the Scots is now available on iPlayer if anyone wants to check that out for any of our international audiences. BBC Series 2 coming soon. The BAFTA is in the bag.
That's enough. But most importantly, you're looking at the guy who's going to walk into the Barrowland Ballroom November 21st and single-handedly tan both of your asses.
Is there nothing these animals won't chant?
So since you like to preach the word of Baroness Margaret Thatcher,
So he has read the book.
I would like to leave you with a few words spoken in the style of the Iron Lady.
Wow.
As we stand here today,
Very good.
How dare you?
Very good.
as we stand here today in the world famous asylum in Glasgow,
How dare you?
it would appear that you two boys are absolutely fucked. No kinky!
Wow!
Well, it looks like one way or another, Jack Jester is going to slap about, at least attempt to, Ian Skinner and Charles Weiss. But may I just give this observation? It's not going to be that easy. These two men are a premier tag team unit. Can Jack Jester do it on his own, James?
Well, I have my doubts. As celebrated a wrestler as Jack Jester is, former ICW World Heavyweight Champ, it's 2-on-1 inside the Barrowlands. Scott Reed might be hugging Jack Jester goodbye, Billy.
I've just been told in an official press release from Ian Skinner, he does in fact wear socks, are just very, very small. Fans, we've got so much more still to come for you tonight, but take a little look at this. We're in backstage. Look, Cairo and Adam Maxted. Oh my God, is he actually going to try and crowd surf? We're only allowed limited numbers, Jester. Oh my goodness.
Well, this could be a
We
mistake.
need them for Fear and Loathing Scott. That's why Scott Reed is the man that decides the checks.